first time I met Ben, right? I went to him um as a like litmus test for the unit. Wanted to train with him. Um, read all his books. Like this was Ben. When was it? 2013, 2012,
That sounds right. 2013 sounds right.
2013. Went to him. Was like, hey, found his stuff online. Like the unit has always done practical shooting. Practical shooting has been the method of training, like for the last, at least since I was there, probably 10, 15 years before that, right? It's performance based. Like I need to make the bullets go where I need them to go as fast as I can get them there. Found Ben, was in the cycle of like, hey, Jerry Barnhart, Jerry Michalik, Rob Latham, Casey Eusebio, JJ Racaza. We had all these guys in. It's like, hey, we're doing a good thing, but like innovation, like, are we doing the best thing? Let's find someone else. Found Ben, found his books, started reading them, sent him an email. Like, hey, Matt, I want to come train with you. I'm in the military. His first response was like, I don't really carry training. I'm like, well, you'll want to train with me. This will be a good thing. Like, I want to come to you 5 days, one on one, like 5 days at your home range. What's that's going to cost? And he gave me like some arbitrary amount, which was like fucking pennies for the military. Ate it. It was like, give me an ammo, give me an address, let me ship ammo. Shipped him like 7,000 rounds. I showed up and had a week with him, one on one, and they had just shot a match. He got his match director to leave the stages up. We go to a range, and he's like, hey, where's my ammo? We start unloading it. We start talking. And I will tell you, like, my first impression right off the bat, he's like, let me check my gun. We're standing at like 30 yards away from a plate rack, and he's like, ding, 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 faster than I could shoot a plate rack. As an operator that can do this thing, I was like, all right, that was pretty legit. He goes, yeah, it's pretty zero. We started shooting, and he I think you started with like, we were going to do your skills and drills type class, right? Or something from a private nature like that. When we started shooting, and I was already a practical shooter, I'd already been doing it, and he was like, oh shit, you can shoot. I was like, yeah, well, that's literally why I'm here. Let's do this. Like, and we talked the same language. I liked his aggressive talk. He liked the way that I talked, and all we did was shoot stages. From that interaction, right? That was the nexus that like built. I went back, like we shot for 5 days, came back, wrote it all up, like, hey, this is the dude we need to go. And he literally visits that unit, every single team, every single troop on cycle. So anyone, like, this is all these guys living, you live in this fucking fake world of whatever. You're enthusiasts. I'm into guns. I want to do this shit. We did this shit for a living at this time. It was the only thing we did. And we looked to one place to get better. Why in the fuck can't all of you guys look to the same place? Why are we still having this conversation about you can't figure out where the fuck to stand in a room, or you can't figure out where to stand around a car? That's retarded easy business. The problem is you can't figure out how to do the thing with your fucking tools because you buy gear to try to make yourself better, not understanding you suck because you don't put in the effort.
Oh my god!
Tell me I'm wrong.
What? We know what professionals don't ask.
I'll call bullshit on anyone.
Yeah, dudes don't ask, hey, what dot are you running? You know what I mean? Or hey, what gun are you running? It's just like, okay, is it zeroed? Are you ready? Are your bags loaded? Yeah.
No one gives a fuck. I'll grab your gun, you with it. It doesn't matter. You guys are focusing on the wrong fucking thing. YouTube, social media, Instagram, this is the one thing I've been against since day one, right? It was created from 2012 when none of us could have Instagram. We watch YouTube videos and had shit sent to us by our wives of looking at all the fucking nonsense that was out there. The problem is, here we are in 2024, and you fuckers can't get past it. You're still taking tactical fucking classes, and you can't shoot your fucking guns. Like, you're enthusiasts. You're excited about entertainment, and you want to do things that have no, like, they don't matter. You can't even critically think about what you're trying to train for, right? You just want to figure out where to stand around the car, where to stand in the room. I want to take a CQB class. Motherfucker, you need to take a shooting class for like 4 years and then figure shooting out. And then we talk about CQB. Like, I hate to say it. Like, it's one of the things, like, I want the argument. Argue with me. Like, tell me. Like, tell me why I'm wrong. Shooting is the key fucking thing. It's not kit. It's not gear. It's not tactics. It's you can't deliver the point of work with your fucking tool.
You know, it's funny. I just watched a podcast on Focus Trip, I believe the guy's name is. It was interesting because it had Matt and Ben on there. Matt Pranka, Ben Stoeger on there. And the consensus, well, I mean, they harped into these guys pretty hard. And I'll probably talk about this later, but they were just dumbfounded by what they heard with Matt's rhetoric, if you will. And it's interesting because they just, like, Matt has done this shit as a job. As his primary job is a hostage rescue at the national fucking level. And all the other kiddos in that podcast just could not understand his fucking logic of thinking. Like, this dude is professional, high level, high risk hostage rescue individual, and they just couldn't fathom that. And then they just got really upset about it. And then at the very end of this podcast, they start going through the chats that people were talking about, and they were just pouncing on Matt about how he's a FUD and all this shit, and getting after him about how serious he takes training. Guys, this is the individual that's coming after your dumbass who decides to go build a well in Africa without understanding what the landscape is around there, and your ass gets fucking captured. This is the fucking caliber of human that's coming to save your ass, and you're giving him shit for it. Like, get out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, man, there's some things that, like, I think Matt could have done a better explanation of, but, like, at the end of the day, dude, you guys want clown shows to come fucking save your ass? Like, get the fuck out of here.